you went from desperation to elation in a matter of seconds, but I mean, your tooth and nail was one of these games that went anyway. Y'all just made the play when it mattered.
Absolutely, and this game 100% lived up to its hype. These were two very, very evenly matched teams, and it's no surprise to me that it came down to not only the final seconds, the final play, and it's really the final two plays, because as you know, it was Jenny Nash's three-point shot. But we can't say enough about that steal from KK Babin. I mean, that was essential. Without that, we're not set up to hit that bank shot off the three-point shot. I asked Jenny, I said, Jenny, did you call that? She goes, yeah, Coach, I called it.
Well, what was the thinking going into? I mean, obviously you had the possession. It was 10 seconds left. You know, you're going to have to be on defense. What were you telling him out of the huddle?
Well, we had to match up to him, and I wanted a floater. And actually, I wanted Alicia Allen to be the floater, but it wound up being Summer. Okay? And we had 2 fouls to give. There were only 5 fouls on both teams, actually.
Right.
So to stop the clock immediately, and I didn't necessarily tell them to foul, but if fouling came out of it, just stop the clock.
Yeah.
You know, because we could have had a jump ball tie-up. Then it's the same scenario. You know, so the thinking was you match up. We had a floater because wherever the ball came in, we were going to double that. Okay, and everybody stayed matched up, and it just played true to form. But it was nothing, I want to say this, it had nothing to do with my play calling, because I can call all the plays I want. That's my players out there making plays. And, you know, that was a big defensive stop, that was a great read, and then Jenny Nash just hitting that. I don't care how it went in. So it's not as much the play calling as those players, because, you know, big-time players like they are, they're going to make plays.
Yeah. Coming off the road victory at Texas State, I mean, you know, we're talking about 2 of the league teams in the West Division, and you get back-to-back wins over it. I mean, this team's starting to come together, starting to get on this roll here.
Absolutely, and our focus has been, we've been really doing a much, much better job, and we're maturing so well into utilizing, and in the first half, that was our downfall, in utilizing our player personnel offensively. And we had 8 turnovers and 3 assists. Well, that's why we were down 7 points. Because we were not executing on offense. Our commitment to defense was there. There was only a 1 rebound differential at halftime in terms of rebounding, and you saw the size of those players. But our kids are battling on defense, and in the beginning of the year, it was our defensive identity. And now they're becoming very, very comfortable where we are defensively and the things we have to do and sticking with the scout. And offensively, we've been doing a great job, but that was our downfall in the first half. We had more turnovers than assists, and that was the difference. And then it flip-flopped toward, and then shooting percentage. You know, we wasn't taking the shots that we should have been taking. But once they started taking the shots and doing it, because, you know, this team, their potential is through the roof. You know, they play together, they just have so much versatility, and I can tell you the sky's the limits in terms of where we can go.
Yeah, I thought the second half, somebody hit a couple of big threes. KK hit a big three, kind of got y'all in the flow. I think y'all went like 22-12 to start the second half. Got y'all into the game, and then they went back and forth after that.
Absolutely, and we preach this, we talk about it, we practice for it. Basketball is a game of runs, and what you have to do is sustain the runs and make sure that you're the one ending up, you know, with the final say, and that's what happened tonight.
Yeah, you mentioned a little bit about the inside game. I saw you, one of your post girls wasn't dressed. Is it Holly Moore? So obviously you went to Sinlita Ellis, and you went to some girls you don't normally go to tonight, I guess.
Well, Saleda has been stepping up really big in terms of on the defensive side of the ball. Offensively, she's found her niche in rebounding and getting our shooters open. But I'm very, very confident in what I can get out of Saleda, especially on the defensive end. And she's strong. She's very, very strong. And we were, in terms of height, you know, we're not playing with a whole lot of height right now.
Right.
And but it's working for us. It's working for us because we've played the last 3 teams actually just huge players. And, you know, it's working out. We're utilizing our quickness and our athleticism.
Yeah, I guess now it's just continuing and bring this momentum into Saturday.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Lamar's very tough at Lamar, and the win that we had against Lamar at home is over. It's a new game. They're going to be ready. They're going to be playing on their home court. So I told the kids tonight, enjoy it, but when you wake up tomorrow morning, you go to class, say your prayers, and you better get focused on Lamar.